And India is at the center of Russia-US conflict. The US president has targeted India's trade with Russia. India, for its part, has said that it will prioritize what's best for the nation first. Now, there have been conflicting reports on India's oil purchases from Russia. Previously, reports showed Indian refiners have stopped buying oil from Moscow. Those reports came after US President's warning of additional penalties on India's Russian energy purchases, apart from 25% tariffs on imports.
Well, I understand India no longer is going to be buying oil from Russia. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's a good step. We'll see what happens.
India's Ministry of External Affairs, MEA, on Friday in a statement said that the country's energy purchases are driven by market forces and national priorities. The statement also showed that the government is not aware of any particular news about Indian oil companies cutting off Russian imports. Now, separate reports quoting sources on Saturday confirmed the MEA's views.
I talked about broader contours of India-US relations. Sourcing of defense requirements that you talked about is determined solely by our national security imperatives and strategic assessment. Similarly, the sourcing of our energy needs, we are guided by what is available in the markets and by prevailing global circumstances. We have a strong defense and energy partnership.
In recent years, India has diversified its defense purchases and has engaged on military equipment deals from other countries like France, UK and the US. Still, India-Russia trade has soared to a record high of 68.7 billion in the previous fiscal year. The crude oil import mix from Russia has skyrocketed sixfold to about 30% from a mere 0.2% before the Ukraine war. The surge in trade is driven by a spike in crude oil imports and strong defense collaboration. As India defends its choices amid US pressure, Russia remains its top oil and arms supplier. Trump feels India's and China's business with Russia is helping Moscow fund the Ukraine war efforts. China retaliated, saying that it will always ensure its energy supply in ways that serve its national interest. India too stated that it will safeguard its interests. Trump is not pleased. Clearly, he announced penalties for India for doing trade with Russia, claiming both are dead economies and will go down together. Shock, dismay and angst swept across India as businesses and policymakers and citizens digested Trump's sharp remarks and a surprise 25% tariff rate. Indian government officials weighed a response and business groups tallied the cost of the trade barrier. While both sides have said negotiations are ongoing, with no imminent trade deal, the 25% tariffs kicked in as of Friday. But India is hardly alone in facing Trump's trade rhetoric.